You want to light a fire under your students and make them proud and even excited about learning? Then I suggest you have your students create their own digital portfolio. Digital portfolios give students the freedom to creatively respond to assignments while demonstrating authentic learning, creating and curating multimedia elements to show their understanding and exhibit their competencies. The approach supports the whole student in a personal way. Students are able to connect with their teachers using audio, video, and text. Students can explain who they are, how they prefer to learn, and what means most to them. Progress is captured over time, giving educators and students a clear understanding of abilities, talents, and potentials. There are four ways digital portfolios will benefit your students. The first is it's a great way to get your kids, their parents, and others involved in their learning process. Number two, digital portfolios allow students to showcase their creativity and unique ideas far better than traditional assignments. Three, a digital portfolio tracks the student's progress, allowing them to look back and see how far they've come. Number four, of course, they can also personalize their digital portfolio to make it their own, aligning with their own interests and goals. A digital portfolio is an electronic record of all their work in a particular class, a subject, or even a school year or school years. It takes the place of the traditional portfolio commonly seen only by art students and lets students with other talents like writing, performing, speaking, and creating in other ways utilize this unique tool. To be successful, digital portfolios should be organized in a clear way with goal setting as one of the things that is emphasized most by their teacher. So, here are some specific ways digital portfolios enhance student learning. Number one, they allow students to reflect on what they've done. It's always in front of them, so in their reflection, they develop critical thinking skills. Number two, there is easy access to a digital portfolio. If they have a computer, they have access to it. I have mine in the digital portfolios that my students create in my Google Drive, which gives me, the teacher, and their parents and others easy access to the digital portfolios too. It helps students develop their digital literacy skills, and for digital portfolios also celebrate all student learners. This is going to be important later because that aligns with our students and our schools' mission and vision. And by our, I mean Orinda Intermediate School's mission and vision. Families are busy, which is the other reason digital portfolios are handy. So this gives them a window to their students' work and a progress report whenever they want it. And finally, digital portfolios are wholly owned by the student, which means they're more likely, the student is, to work harder on the results of their own learning. Now, when it comes to helping your students make digital portfolios, there are several different platforms to consider. One is Weebly, which provides a kind of a user-friendly website builder, robust customization options. It allows for more creative control. Also, Seesaw, which is designed specifically for K through 12 environments, offers a suite of powerful tools for creating and sharing digital portfolios. But the one I like to use is Google Sites because Google Sites has easy use templates and integrates into other Google tools, making it very popular, very easy, and very familiar for my students. Here's how I walk my students through Google Sites, which is the one I prefer to use in my class. First, I have them locate Google Sites in their Google Suite. Then I ask them to click on it and write their name and their class and a little introduction about themselves, which I often have their homepage renamed their All About Me page. Then I give them the categories or pages that they create. That's right, I give the categories to them, which respond to the subjects they'll be learning over the semester in my class. Any teacher can break down their semester this way. Science teachers, history teachers, English language teachers, pages can be labeled by the subject taught and projects that will fit under those subjects. Here are some examples of different types of digital portfolios. As I mentioned, they range from purely academic to artistic. They can even highlight projects your students do to connect with their community. And here are some things to remember when you have your students create a digital portfolio. Make sure the student writes a short introduction, like I have my students do, describing him or herself to their website visitors, which this is what the Google site is. In essence, it's a website that they create for themselves to carry with them wherever they want to go. It's important to make their digital portfolio fun to look at, and that means have them make their visual portfolio visuals. Show, don't tell the evidence of their learning, be it in videos, artwork, slideshows, or storyboards. And make sure students have a chance to reflect on the work that they have done. It encourages them to monitor their growth. And finally, this is the most important thing, make sure that they keep their digital portfolio organized. Like I said before, I favor giving my students the categories that they'll produce in my class for when they create their digital portfolio. It helps them organize it. It helps them have a realistic look at the class and what kinds of things they will be doing, and allows them to see the array of learning that they will experience in my class. Finally, as I referred to it before, digital portfolios are a terrific way to engage all learners, spark their creativity, and support their learning, which also happens to be the mission of Orinda Intermediate School.